That will help tremendously. Just leave all that here for the moment. Nothing I can do about it at current time. And not much else really changed. Still dark. Let's also leave those and that. And I guess I'll choose this way. Sun's going to be going down pretty soon. Let's go do a little bit more exploring. Maybe we'll luck into an empty body site or another soldier site. Chase an amigo or chasing a robot. Oh, we'll definitely be able to use that ammo. That's nice that we got it. But it's going to go quick. Given that I have to do a lot of fighting at range, we'll blow through it pretty quickly. This will be a high volume of fire kind of playthrough. More dogs. And more dogs. Every once in a while, these barns, I've actually seen an item in them that was semi-useful. Not typically, but, you know, sometimes. Uh-oh, we got a fence. We got a farm. And a road. Awesome. I like options. Farms, depending on which one it is, usually are low-density zombie population. Or no density. Whoops, wolf spider. Alright, let's go up and around then. Don't want to get next to the wolf spider. Oh, this is a good one for us. Wait, this is the one that has the barn. Yeah, this is the one that has all the zombies in the barn right here. So we're going to try to carefully and quietly get into the main house. Usually there's some really good loot in here. Moonshine in the kitchen. Bathroom up here. There's usually some decent items. And then there's lockers in the shed here that'll have tools. And then there's lockers on the far corner of the barn, but it's almost always occupied. Hopefully we can get to it and at least get into the house before anything nasty pops out of the barn. Is poor fit better than nothing? Yes. Poor fit just means it has higher encumbrance. So when you're looking at your gear, like right here, I'm wearing a poor fit lab coat. Right there. Poor fit next to encumbrance. So means the encumbrance value is going to be higher than if it was fitted. If it was fitted, roughly it's half encumbrance, but that doesn't hold above certain numbers. When you go above 20 encumbrance, it's minus 10 instead of half. But that's all it means. So yes, it is better to have it and to have it be poor fit than to not have it at all, usually. There can be circumstances where that's not true. Depends on the kind of item we're talking about. I'd rather not smash anything if I can get away with it. Alright, there's the moonshine still. Yes! Food! Oh, look at that. Good stuff. Not a ton of it, but that's a day or two. What else we got? Copper pot. More food. There's the moonshine. I'm going to pass on the moonshine. We'll go ahead and drink the orange soda. More moonshine. Sprinkles. Nothing in the bathroom. Wow, very little to nothing in the bedroom either. Usually there's a little bit more in there. Alright, so we're going to check the backside of the barn, or the shed here. What do we got? Screwdriver set and a pitchfork. Pitchfork is a ranged weapon, isn't it? Hey, look at that! Reach attack weapon, Pierce 18, only 109 moves. Is actually pretty good. Disarm, medium block. Can cook hot dogs on it. I'll take a spear fork or a pitchfork. That's good. So screwdriver sets I need for the fine screwdriving, and also if I make the thing later. Hey look, we got an ASCII picture. So we'll take that. I'll have to leave behind the crowbar, but that's fine. Oops. Can I actually wield it? Yes. Cool. I haven't heard any noise yet. It's, I guess, a remote possibility there's nobody in the barn. If I bang on the window, we'll find out. Or I could go to open the door. Bang on the window. Nothing? Oh. Yeah. Now they're on their way out. I really would love to get a look, but it's going to be super dangerous for me, and if something fast pops out of there, I could be in trouble. Nah, I don't need a pot. We crafted a makeshift pot. It'll work perfectly fine. Got all the qualities I need to cook anything I might actually manage to cook. I can use the fence for a bit of cover. And I'm faster than most things, but anything with range damage, like an errant shock zombie, would just really screw me over. We've made noise up to the north, so all the zombies should pull that way. If I scramble to the south and then try to take a look from the south side, we might get away with it. There's a zombie. And a zombie to my south. Okay, now begins the fun. How many zombies? This is terrible terrain for me to travel in. That barn was stacked. So if... Ooh, even an acid zombie. If they all actually get out of there and follow me, and I can manage to loop around and lose them and come back... we might still get a chance to take a look in there. This is going to be a long run with no other buildings nearby for me to use as cover. Uh-oh. That wolf spider's out to my northeast, which is about the direction I was just about to travel. I go southeast or... yeah, there's a few. I just need to... I can distract them on the wolf spider. Wait. Do spiders... I think spiders don't fight zombies. I know cockroaches don't. I don't think spiders do either. I could distract him with a chicken. Chicken's going the other way. Smart chicken. Chicken's using me as a distraction. You got the right idea, chicken. I'm just trying to decide, do I loop north? Or do I smash the fence and go out south and then loop back around the long way? I don't like going into unknown territory, because then I could get stuck between two bad situations. Oh, this is not good. The pitchfork's not doing a good job. I broke the fence over here in one swing, but now I've exhausted a bar and a half of stamina not getting through the fence. Now I'm kind of worried. Now they're gonna start catching me and cutting me off. That spider might actually come my way too. Spider could really hurt me very quickly. Spider, stay away from me. Hoping to get some of my stamina back before that acid zombie gets to me especially. If I can just complete the loop and get back to the buildings, then I got a lot more options. So Fortunately, the only fencing that I broke is down this way, and we still got 3 zombies down there, including a grabber. A grappler. That's the upgraded grabber. That's even worse. Well, yeah, this is going to be a problem. If I don't break one of these fences really quickly, we might die right here. Should have opened the fence up a couple other spots before I went into this. Didn't anticipate it. Problem here is, I believe, the low bash value. It's only got a bash value of 5. Nothing else I'm currently carrying is going to help me any. Unless I take off my helmet and bash it with my helmet again. That's going to take even more time. Makeshift hammer. Bash of 9. So a few more points that way, but the time I lose by changing what I'm wielding and all that is going to probably... I don't know. It's too hard for me to guess how many swings it might take for me to take the fence down. I got it in the first try earlier, but then I missed it in like 8 tries the second time, so I'm not sure. And every miss is time as well as burned stamina. And I'm not that much faster than them as is right now with the stamina at what it's at. We're gonna hope. This is gonna go horribly, horribly wrong really quick if we don't break this fence, though. Yeah. I don't know. This is getting to be pretty bad. I'm gonna box myself in here. I don't think I can get to that window before the grappler cuts me off. I'm gonna start hitting heavier terrain when I have to start stepping into these aisles. I can't even get to the window, really. That damn grappler is in exactly the wrong spot. Can I cut through the middle again? Grappler backed off a bit or something. This is funny. We're just running in circles around the field. They haven't done me up. They did me the favor of breaking the fence there. So all I got to do is come down and then cut the angle just enough that I'm still maintaining my movement speed advantage, and then head for that gate head for that opening right down there. That's what I need to do. So let's start cutting across, drawing the guys to the south towards me. Just got to be absolutely sure I stay out of reach of that grappler. He's got a long reach, so I'll burn stamina if I have to. But it looks like we're going to make it. Another chance to pull all the zombies out. Damn barn was just infested. Just absolutely infested with zombies. Damn grappler. I'll get another advantage once we go out the fence. He'll have to go through the fence because I'll change direction. We'll try to bring him along the barbed wire so he's cutting himself up while he moves. So I'm gonna... Oh, I was hoping he would stay in the barbed wire. Alright, now that we've made that advantage, I still don't want to go north. That damn wolf spider's there. This grappler is fast. I think he might actually be gaining on me. How the hell is this guy gaining on me? I mean, 110 speed. No real negatives affecting me other than my stamina being slightly down. And another space and he might get in range to grab me. This is a problem. This is a big problem. I had no idea grapplers were this fast. Everything else I can outpace without too much difficulty, but this guy is actually gaining on me. I was hoping my stamina would come back up and my speed, my cost per move would go down just a little bit more, and I might be able to start breaking open the distance, but that's not what happened. And I got zombie dog in front of me. That's somewhere I have to be cautious of. There were the other dogs north of me up here. I could try to lose him moving through the trees, or at least slow him down a bit. I'm gonna have to pulse my movement, but if he's faster than me when I'm walking, it's a loss on my part eventually, because I'll be burning stamina, which will make me slower, which means he'll eventually get the advantage again. So I've got to have a way of blocking him or slowing him down. Trees, or go north for the pack of dogs and try to peel them off with a pack of dogs. That zombie dog is a big problem too. As soon as I get in range of that zombie dog and he comes my way, he's fast enough to catch me. I won't be able to stay ahead of him either. So trying to run in these open spaces. Now that I know this grappler is so freaking quick, how to do this. I'm thinking of it going north, angle back to the left just a little bit, try to keep myself out of the spider's range, but try to not get attracted by that zombie dog. If I manage to stay clean, I can either cut back to the fence again, loop around to the building, or I can keep going north to try to find one of the packs of dogs, distract the zombies on the dogs. I think I'm going to do that. I don't like the idea of just continuing out into an area I haven't explored yet without any hope of cover. So, man, I do not want to burn my stamina. I got to gain just a few spaces on this guy. I can lure him back over to the fence line. I can gain at least a little bit of movement. Got that barn, that damaged barn north of me too. That'll help me peel him off a bit. Fortunately, there's no entrance on the south side. If I remember right, the dogs were just north and east of that barn. But I think my better play is now to loop back this way. If I can loop him into the fence line. If I hug the fence, I might be able to get him to kill himself on the barbed wire. And I should gain just enough extra movement to bring him down the edge, hop the fence, hop the fence. So this is my safe point right here, really. All I got to do is get to that. I think that's the better play with my current stamina and other limitations. Whoops. Alright, come through the fence, please. Damn it. Really hoping he would go into it. Come on, do a random move south. There you go. Slow yourself down. Good job. Good job, zombie. That's where you need to be. Walk along that fence line. He's doing a pretty good job of keeping pace with me, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to go around the building. Get me out of sight for a minute. They're then going to have to come through barbed wire, fence, fence to get to me. I'll have enough time, if there's no zombies left, to get my stamina back while I move, as well as, hopefully, check the barn. It would be better to check it if I go all the way down and come to the south. They had to have come out one of these windows. All I want to do is check the lockers right here and then leave. Fight him? Absolutely not. He can kill me in one swing. break any of my limbs in one swing, hit my left arm, and reset the progress. No thanks. There's no benefit to me fighting anything. I've got the upper hand now. I'm not in too much danger. Oh, that acid zombie's not in a pleasant spot. But unless something else nasty pops out of this barn right as I step next to it, I've cleared most of them. Oops, there's 2 right there. They weren't the fast ones, though. Oh, there isn't an opening here. Damn it. I don't think my pitchfork's going to go through one of these windows very quickly. And there's more zombies. Alright, this is getting to be too much. Much as I want to check those 2 spaces. That makes like 20 zombies just in this one little barn. That's ridiculous. So, let's keep using the barn to cover my retreat. I'm staying in the shadow as much as I can, so nothing can see me until I get as far away as possible. Well, those guys saw me. I can't stop that. Alright, let's just keep going southwest, or southeast, so we lose these guys. If we ever do. Hey, dogs. Alright, zombies will go after the dogs, so they'll be my cover. So always try to use your environment. If I'm going to use these animals, the zombies will go straight for them as soon as they're closer to the dogs than me. But now I can bail out of here safely. Yeah, 20 or so is, I think, what the count was. The grappler being the worst, of course, due to its speed. Fish in the pond. Road is splitting. Safe mode back. Oh, we got an intersection now? Ah, prison. You know what that means? You know, I like a prison. Prison's a good choice for me right now. Usually, not always, usually, there's a fair assortment of vehicles scattered around the prison. So we might have an opportunity to vehicle. Not seeing any so far. There's one up north. That looks like there's a roadblock. Nope, that's construction. We got a van up there. Nothing in the parking lot. That's unfortunate. Don't want to get the attention of any guards chasing me. 2 vehicles at the construction site. And then another vehicle. Fungal tendril! Of course. That looks like the actual fungal tower right there. Yep. Well, it must be an inactive fungal tower, so I'm not too worried about it. Otherwise, I would have been seeing fungal spores all over the place long ago. So we'll be fine. I can actually use those to my advantage. Well, except for the fungal child. The fungal child is a bit of a problem. That I got to avoid. The rest of this is good, though. Alright, mobile meth lab. Any drugs? Oh, nope, it's an RV. Got wheels? Oh my goodness. 0.5 liters. We have battery, we have wheels, we have a broken security system, we have an engine that works. We have a drivable RV. Not gonna go far with 0.5 liters, and I didn't bring a rubber hose. Much to my chagrin. I don't know why I didn't. I should have grabbed one out of one of the refrigerators in the lab before I left. That's one of the critical items I always try to carry with me for exactly this situation. We'll leave it alone. This would be just a remarkable find. I mean, with a bed and a kitchen unit and a refrigerator and so on for our particular character. And we might have gas in these vehicles next to us as well. So if we can get it started and then just move it over and then gas it up, and got an ambulance as well. That's why I got excited when I saw the prison, because I knew there was high likelihood of vehicles. So I think that's drivable. I just need to get some more gas for it. Matchbook, soil? Soil? Loosely packed, slightly damp, loamy soil. Okay. Can be stored in a hiking backpack or golf bag. That's funny. Oh, it's 28 pounds of soil. 10 liters of soil. That is a bit of soil. Forgot to check the gas. Hey, look at that, a jerry can. Man, I wish I had a rubber hose. We would be just completely set if I had a rubber hose. There's all the gas we need, and it's leaking. I need to run. I need to get out of the reality bubble. Too late now. I forgot to check the gas in that other one. And even more gas. Wheels, broken security system, no battery in this one. I could swap the battery out relatively easily. Oh my goodness, full antibiotics, some tramadol, and some bandages. No more vehicles. Okay. Project priority number 1. I can't get... I wonder if I would get a rubber hose if I disassembled the refrigerator. Then I could gas it up and drive it home. I can get this back to the lab. I don't want to get it to the lab. I want to gas it up. If I drive it back to the lab, I might not get it back here again. Although I could drive it to the lab, then walk back with this, the rubber hose. I'd have to make the trip on foot at some point anyway. But I'm wondering if I can remove the... If I uninstall... No, I think if I remove that from the vehicle, it's just going to be an item. I forget which item, and I'm not sure I can disassemble that for... Whoops. Whoops. Well, hey there, grabber zombie. Didn't see you there. Could get him into the back of the truck, and he'd mostly have to ignore me at that point if I can move fast enough. Alright, now he's going to be stuck in the back of the truck. So, what does it give me? That's the mini fridge. So if I remove it, I get... Which I can't do. I don't have the mechanic skills, so never mind. Alright, I think the best bet is to walk back to the lab, get my stuff reset, get the rubber hose, then come back. Use the jerry can to grab the gas out of the nearby vehicles, gas up the RV, and then leave. That's assuming the grabber there doesn't change position. But yeah, we can't pass this up. This is too massive an advantage to get a working RV. Whoa! Hey, you guys. Now they're coming after me, too. I got a little too close to the fungal boomer and the fungal child. Oh, there's the grabber. He's going to go up and play with the fungals. Alright. The situation will be different when we get back. No hose for the mini fridge? Alright. I couldn't do it anyway. I don't have the mechanic skill. Oh, shite. I screwed up. I walked right into the zombie dog. Oh, man. I wasn't paying attention. That's how I knew this was going to go. And I'm somewhat low on stamina. God damn it. I knew there was a zombie dog up that direction, too. I was too focused on the guys behind me. And I forgot about the zombie dog ahead of me. Oh, crap. Out in the open with a zombie dog. With no hit points. Low skill. Stupid encumbrance. This is very bad. This is very bad. I've got to go back towards the vehicles and hope I can peel them off somehow. He's going to catch me, though, real quick. Oh, man, this is going to be bad. Too far. It's going to be too far. Son of a bitch. This is gonna suck. Ugh, that sucks. Damn it. I knew it was going to be something like this, where I just wasn't noticing something and walked right into it. Exactly what happened. So, This is not good. 5.1 dodge is not going to be enough. We're going to have a hard time hitting him. He's slow, fast, and dodgy. We got low stamina. And I think I've got other stuff coming my way now. Maybe I can distract him onto the fungals if I keep running. It's possible, but I'm going to go 0 stamina here pretty quick. I think my better bet is still to go for the fungals. So we're going to go back to run mode. We're going to just pray and pray and pray. I can get just far enough and then dive south. Alright, go for each other. Now I can either hide in a vehicle or I can move, keep moving southeast, keep them in the cone that they can't see me. I think that's going to be the better play. Keep as many of them in the cone as I can while I go south. Alright, we made it. Only thing on screen is a Chinook salmon. Whew. Oh, man. Yay, fungal creatures. Use your environment. Alright, so how am I going to get back north? The dog should be dead. There was that big pack of zombies, but they mostly curled out and around. The wolf spider was close, so I think I should be able to come back across and then cut straight north and stay out of the range of anything. Which is what we're going to try. Man, I would have hated myself going out like that, just totally forgetting about the dog and walking right into him. If I'd seen him at the outer ranges, I could have easily avoided that whole situation. This uber low hit point stuff is nerve-wracking. Trying to thread the gap here, get north. Alright, I think we've got a route, so we'll just put a note right there to try to go directly north-south via that point. Now the sun's going down. This will be the part where I get chewed to death by regular dogs. Hungry dogs. Is a bucket a good thing to keep? Not really. I can't think of a single thing I would use a bucket for. It sounds like it would be a nice item for a utility purpose, but just the way the system's work in Cataclysm, there's usually other better solutions than whatever a bucket's gonna do. Bucket's an open container. Trying to carry liquids, it's a little tricky. You gotta like carry it in your hands and you can't put it down or something. I forget the exact way it works because I never have to deal with it, but part of it just comes down to, do you have other things that can perform the same function? And in the case of a bucket, you're not usually going to have too many situations where the bucket is filling a critical need that you can't get elsewhere easily. Oh my goodness, we made it back. Well, that was nerve-wracking. So, we got some food items, super happy about that. We got some really good medical gear, we got a jerry can, and we've located an awesome vehicle for us. That's literally an awesome vehicle for us. So, we just got to go down and disassemble a refrigerator to get a hold of a rubber hose. Do a little bit of reading or sleeping or something. Next time we have some decent amount of daylight, we'll take our rubber hose and our jerry can down and we'll grab the gas out of those other vehicles and drive the RV back. I'm glad I took the time to go reconnoiter the other area instead of trying to force my way into this city. So we're going to leave the guns here. Like I said, not much I can do with them until I get my arm healed up anyway. We'll take the rest of this stuff back down, though. And we'll grab the bleach. Okay, keep the jerry can in inventory. Everything is dumped. We also got our handy dandy pitchfork that I'm just afraid to try to use. We almost had to use it. Had some hilarious adventures with the pitchfork's inability to break fences, even though falsely leading me on that it could with the first time I tried it. Let's go get... Oh, I lost my map memory. Ah, crap. I forgot that was going to happen. That's not good. I got a refrigerator right around the corner, though. Right there. Deconstruct. Oh, I need my prying tool. I have to make another crowbar. Alright, drop that onto the pile. And make another crowbar. Come here, rubber hose. You are my rubber hose. We'll also take the scrap, the copper wire, the steel, and good. I'm kind of tempted to make the run now. We got a little bit of daylight left. I probably shouldn't. Let's not rush it. All right, rubber hose has been added to my standard always carry gear. Stats are good. Hit points are slowly coming back up to their max. 64% progress. Still got our bandages. We've made the escape. There's no finale thing I care about. I can't take the risk of trying to hack into barracks or anything like that. We haven't fully explored the lab, but survivability-wise, we need to get out of here. Too many instant death things I can't control in here right now until we get better gear and skill ups, and I can do that easier out in the world, assuming we're not trapped movement-wise. For example, if this continued to be solid forest all the way around, and I had nowhere to go but trying to drive an RV through the middle of a city. But we've got road networks branching off, we got another opening here, so I think we'll have options. So we're definitely not going to take the risk there. Hey there, Methanolium. Welcome. Yeah, the boiling quality is pretty easy to get lots of other ways. So, bucket, not worth it. Too bulky. Doesn't really do anything unique that you can't get easier elsewhere. So yeah, we're just going to leave all this alone. I think I'm just going to do some reading, probably. Wow, we got the... Well, I need to work on mechanics. That way, in case we need to do anything with that vehicle. So yeah, we're just going to read. Put our 14 intelligence to some use. Especially now that we know we've got the calories to sustain us until we can get out and running around. So... flashlight is off. We'll just... grab up some books. Focus of 106, huh? I'll take care of that problem. We'll have a yogurt 13 joy. Under the hood, please. Let's see. Let's wear our headgear so I don't have to keep getting interrupted. Beautiful. Hey, I just realized. Wait a minute. Anybody noticed something? It just occurred to me. Something that normally aggravates the hell out of me has not aggravated me even slightly. What would that be? All the regulars should know what I'm talking about without me giving too many clues. What am I suddenly realizing that is not aggravating the hell out of me? Yeah. Sleeping, reading, crafting, I'm not noticing a slowdown. I'm not noticing any appreciable slowdown. Time is advancing at a very good rate. I know I remember seeing something in the change log that some things have been adjusted or changed. But time seems to be flowing very, very well considering I'm sitting on top of a 6-floor lab, 6 floors deep. There's not a lot in it that is moving around. I hadn't seen any fungal or interdimensional portals. We do got quite a few blobs and environmental effects like gases and smoke, but it's actually processing time really quickly. I didn't a single time tonight notice at all that during my crafting, my reading, my sleeping, it all was just clipping along at a nice quick pace. So you'll watch what happens when I say yes. Watch the percentage indicator and realize that I'm sitting on a 6th level lab, and normally I would be sitting here twiddling my thumbs or talking to you guys. But it's actually moving at a good clip. Now, part of that, the size of the percentages I'm not concerned about. It's how often they're ticking. The size of the upgrade is based on my intelligence and such, but the pulses that it's occurring at is going really, really fast. That impresses the hell out of me if that's been a streamlined update. I'll have to test it in some harsher environments like a research facility and see if the time moves along at a good pace, but this is really good comparatively. Sure would be nice if that was finally no longer as big a deal. That was one of my only big complaints still, was when they forced the Z levels to be on. I spend so much time because I have to go to difficult places to get any challenge that all the Z levels were always causing massive slowdowns. Lab basement in a megacity? Yeah, well I'll test it. Well, there we go. Mechanics 3 that quick. That didn't take much. And we're at 50 focus. What a surprise. Let's see. I still don't know. I still don't have a timepiece. I'm getting a moon indicator. Oh, that's the time. How much time towards the full moon. That's different. I have no idea if it's day or night or what. Let's have a soda, a water, a soup, and a butter. And I guess a tuna fish. And more water. Alright, full, still not tired, 51 focus, no weariness, bandage at 65, still a long way to go on that arm. Hey, our torso's max health, look at that. Time to apply new bandages. Well, I guess I'll just keep reading. Only thing left now is more bash. I guess we should do some pierce if I'm using reach weapons. So let's get working on the piercing. Yeah, the noise issue is still annoying, but the speed of everything is going along at a right good clip. More. Oh, now we're tired. I do want to check what time of the day it is. We'll pop upstairs just so I can see the moon indicator. Alright, it is high noon. So if we sleep now, we're gonna... It's not conducive. I'm gonna keep reading right here so I can use the light. I want to sleep the night away and then have all the daylight hours. So we'll just keep reading our book for a while longer. Unless we go dead tired, then we'll sleep extra double long. 66%. Look at that. The arm is just blazing along at that massive heal rate. Keep reading. Put that big brain to use, Birdman. Gonna make it to level 3 Pierce? That'd be awesome. Looks like we are. Good enough. Alright, sun's about to go down, so we'll sleep the night away. Then we'll go get our RV. Done and done. Have some soup, more water, lemon lime soda, and another butter. Oh, I guess no more butter. Throw on our blindfold. Yeah, I'm gonna throw on some more. Reset the bandages before I go to sleep. Make sure they stay fully effective for the full length of time. I'll have to make some more before we take off. Alright, yes, so we're at 66% with 13 hit points on my legs. There are 200 liter tanks. You find them on the back of APCs. And some other places, but that's the most common place. I don't know if Pitchfork is valid for Flower of Battle. Yep, you can peek downstairs. Just issue the peek command and then give the down command. I'll demonstrate it here in a second. I have a quick tip video on my YouTube channel that specifically talks about the peek commands and how to use them. So, 71% and 15 and 16 hit points. So we gained, what, 3 and 2 hit points respectively. And I forget, what were we at? 67? So 4% on a full night's sleep. It's going to take me 2 weeks to heal this arm. Oh, man. It's a long way to go. Let's keep the headgear just in case. We'll have some more butter. Butter to the rescue. And I need to cook up some more water. Whoops, I didn't want that much. Unload. Oops. There we go. All right. Perfect. So we're fully hydrated, 71%. I needed to make some more bandages. And boiled. All right, so we've re-upped our bandage supply. Plastic jerry can. Water, headgear, rubber hose. We've improved Our piercing weapon's up to 3. I'm seriously thinking I'm gonna ditch. We're gonna ditch the ballistic vest. I'm not fighting anything right now, so it's just encumbrance that I don't want. Yeah. And I'm thinking of also ditching the lab coat. We'll unload the lab coat. Ditch it also. That should help quite a bit. Yeah, so we're down to 17 torso encumbrance. Nothing on our arms or hands other than the sling, which is messing with me, of course. But that jumps our dodge up a couple points, gets us up to a 7.2 dodge. I think that's more valuable than the 85% protection on just my torso that the vest was offering. Performance tips? Not really. There's not very much you can do. Mostly it's down to the Z-level feature and where you're at in the game world. Nowadays, the Z-level feature is mandatory instead of optional, and you'll just get slowdowns. Now, right now, as I talked about just a few minutes ago, it's moving really, really quickly for me. So I don't know if that's because of the build I'm on. I updated the most recent build. I forgot to change my build number in my settings screen, but I'm running build 11246 from earlier today. And everything's moving really, really quickly for me. And I thought it wouldn't, given that we have a lab that we're in with 6 different levels stacked on top of each other. But that's usually what's causing the slowdowns, is that Z levels are on by default, or you can't even turn them off anymore in experimental. And it just depends on where you're at. If you have a lot of levels above and below you, then it takes a lot longer for the game to calculate all the activity on those various levels within your reality bubble. And there's not really anything you can do. That's 99% what's causing your slowdown. Anything else you do is fairly irrelevant. It's not really going to have much of a performance increase or decrease. Peeking stairs is a little tricky in regards to zombies nearby. So you do want to be a little cautious about stair peeking. It can get you into some trouble. Not much you can do about that. You can't just be completely invisible or undetectable when you're stair peeking. But it's just a peek command, and then up or down, and you'll be in that space. Now the thing to realize is when you peek, whether you're doing it this way or just peeking around a corner, the game is simulating you being in that position, so it will show enemies supposedly seeing you, but they don't actually see you. So if there was a zombie down here, he wouldn't actually see me. Even though it shows the indicator that he sees me, it's because the game is putting us in that position as like a simulation, is pretending we're in that position. So what you're seeing is, if you really were there, that is the condition that would apply. So they're not actually seeing you at that spot. So regardless of what the indicators say. So, but you do still have a scent cloud and noise and other reasons why they might come towards you or know that you're there. So, but yeah, you can peek up and down stairs. It's very healthy to do, but you cannot throw, so you can't peek down, throw a grenade or anything like that. You can throw while not going up or down. You can peek throw around corners, but you can't peek throw up and down. Alright. Yeah, that's the command I hadn't updated for my build yet. 11246. Now it's fixed. 11246. Yeah, there's not too many situations where, sure, it would be nice because you could protect yourself a little better, but Usually if you're tossing grenades, it was in the past, it was due to turrets. Now that those are no longer a real situation other than the finale room, it's not anywhere near as useful as it used to be as a possibility. Alright, so food is still actually becoming a bit of a scarce commodity, so we can't spend too much time here. I might just drag everything out to the entrance, go down and get the vehicle, come back, and just load it up and leave. So, that's a distinct possibility. Because we have the kitchen unit up in the vehicle, so we won't need that. We've got a bed to sleep in. So there's no particular reason to keep all the stuff here. Let's put the fire out and go find out what time of day or night it is, now that we've woken up from our semi-restful sleep. It is, it's barely midnight. Not even, no, it's not midnight. Wait. Yes, it's just after midnight. Noon. I think it's 6 a.m. That's what it is. Yeah, it's 6 a.m. So that's, whoa! Hey, that's not cool. That is totally not cool. Why the hell is there a zombie soldier right outside the lab entrance? No! I don't need that nonsense. I still can't use one of the guns. Otherwise, this would be a simple problem. I don't have enough food to just sit around and wait for the arm to finish healing up, because we're getting... what, I don't know, total maybe 7 or 8% per day. So we've got like 5 days probably still before that would be fully healed. I don't have food for that 5 days. We'd burn off quite a few of our body weight calories to survive that long. If I ever gotten a lab finale as the very first room. Shortest lab to a finale I've ever had is I walked down the steps. The first door I opened in the room below was the finale. I've had that happen a number of times. So I went down, I opened the door, and it was the finale room. So that, yes, I've had happen fairly often. Half a dozen times, probably. I don't think it's possible for you to just go down the stairs and be in the finale room. I think you have to go through at least one set of doors. Yeah, Kevlar Hulk's not going to get taken out by grenades. Too much armor. They just shrug off the shrapnel. Alright, well, other than the, the soldier zombie that's hanging out outside the front entrance, we're in pretty good shape. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap things up right here for the night. We're just a couple minutes away from my 4-hour point for this particular live stream, so that's it for now. Made a lot of really good progress. I'm pretty happy. We're still alive, which is the biggest thing. We got some of our hit points back, and we made a tiny bit of progress on our arm health. And we actually got quite a few skill ups and increased our survivability a fair amount, so... once we get a hold of that RV, things will really, really help out and improve. We'll have a lot more openings and options available to us, so hopefully we can accelerate things then. But that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. I will be on tomorrow streaming something at some time. Saturdays are kind of a wild card. I don't know my exact schedule. I'll definitely be streaming. I just don't know exactly what and when. So hope to see you then. We'll pick this one up on Monday on